Hello and welcome back. My name is DDubble, but you can just call me Dell, and today, ladies and gentlemen, this is a complete guide to Dipplin. Before we get the video started, if you guys can, please leave a like down below. If this video reaches 20 likes, we'll release another one of the how-to series for a complete guide to another Pokemon. Also, if you guys could, please click subscribe. Over 70% of you actually that watch my videos are not subscribed, so it would mean a lot to me if you guys could click that button. We're on the road to 1500, and it'd be awesome to make it there by the end of the year. Fingers crossed. Yeah, let's jump on into the video. So starting with today's abilities for our newest Pokemon, Dipplin. Now Dipplin was introduced as another evolution to the Pokemon Applin, as opposed to Appleton and I believe Flapple. Now, one of the cool parts about Dipplin is it got a brand new ability. This ability is Super Sweet Syrup. Try saying that 10 times fast. On switch-in, it lowers the evasiveness of the opposing Pokemon, or Mons, one whole stage. So this allows for moves like Draco Meteor, its newest move, Syrup Bomb, and anything else that's not 100% accurate to have boosted effectiveness in. The downside of this, however, is it can only be used one time per battle. So once it's been switched in, Super Sweet Syrup will take effect, reducing the evasiveness of the opposing Pokemon, and then it will no longer take effect when you switch it out and switch it back in a second time. This can cause for a couple issues, but I don't think it's honestly too bad. I think if they made it so you could constantly switch it in and out, it might be a little bit too good. Its next ability is Sticky Hold, which means that it can't lose an item because of an ability or an attack. Now this is really good for Dipplin because we've discovered it's actually an NFE Pokemon. That means it can hold Eviolite because it's not fully evolved. So that'll really benefit that, as it can't lose its Eviolite because of knockoff. Something a lot of other Eviolite users really struggle with is losing it and then just kind of becoming a much less potent Pokemon defensively. Its final ability is Gluttony. I wouldn't really recommend using this one ever. There's maybe a couple fun little scenarios in one set that I think could be kind of funny if you're doing like kind of troll battles and things like that, or maybe free-for-alls. With Gluttony that allows for it to eat a berry at half HP instead of a quarter. But yeah, Dipplin's newest ability, Super Sweet Syrup, and Sticky Hold being a secondary ability, I think make this thing actually quite fun, and will have a little bit of usage within the lower tiers of Smogon and in some VGC games. Taking a look at Dipplin's stats, kind of what you'd expect out of a not fully evolved Pokemon. Basically 80s across the board outside of its defensive stat and its special attack stat. 80 HP is more than usable for a not fully evolved Pokemon. 80 attack makes it so that a couple of its physical moves like Bullet Seed, Seed Bomb, Dragon Tail, will at least have a little bit of damage if you were to click them. A 110 defensive stat is actually really nice for this guy, considering it does hold the Eviolite 90% of the time. It gets bolstered by 1.5 times percent. Special attack of 95 is more than usable. Moves like Draco Meteor, Giga Drain, and Syrup Bomb all will be able to actually do some damage because of that special attack stat. 80 Spit F, same as the defense, more than usable, just a little bit on the lower end, so you will have to invest into it a little bit more. And with 40 speed, this thing is as slow as it looks. I wouldn't expect him to be moving around all too fast, especially considering he's covered in syrup in a glorified candy apple. The items for this thing are Eviolite or Starfberry, which is going to be our fun little Gluttony set that we will go over in a little bit here. But please just run Eviolite on this thing. I really just don't see a world where you can run like something like Specs. Don't run Assault Vest, for the love of God. I've already seen a couple people trying to run AV on this thing. And it's just unknown to a lot of folks that Eviolite is what is usable on Dipplin. So yeah, Dipplin stats, kind of what you expect out of an NFE Pokemon, but some fun sets to come. Our first set here is brought to you by Mr. Jamvad. please go check him out. He used this in one of his most recent videos on his channel. This is Eviolite Stall Support Dipplin, 248 HP, 56 special attack, and 204 SpDef. It is calm natured to give it an additional SpDef boost. Dragon Tail, Syrup Bomb, Recover, Protect. Now, this mon greatly benefits from having hazard support, toxic support, things on the other side of the field being statused and just taking residual chip damage all the time. Super beneficial for this, as Dragon Tail forcing things to have to switch in and out all the time, and Syrup Bomb forcing things to slow down, making it a lot easier for your cleaners in the back to come in after the fact and tidy up the games for you. Eviolite, of course, you have to be holding it, and then of course please use Sticky Hold with this set. Not on screen, but like I said, if there's Eviolite, use Sticky Hold. If it's Eviolite, use Sticky Hold, because the last thing you want to do, you lose your Eviolite, you're even more weak to every move, and then you just don't have the staying power to help, be a pivot for your team. Terra Fairy for this guy helps remove its 4x weakness to ice, as well as removing the weakness to other dragon type Pokemon. It does make it neutral to fire again, maintaining that, and neutral to everything else that it would normally resist, like water type attacks, grasses, things like that. But it's more than usable. I think this is probably the best way to use Dipplin within singles, and yeah, like I said, go check out Mr. Jamvad. His links will be in the description down below. I really like his content. You can learn a lot from that guy. If you use this set, I give you one warning. People will not be happy with you. Do not use it if you expect to win. This is just here so that I have a set that uses Gluttony as an ability. I do not think that this is a good idea. I think it's hilarious if you can get it to work. If anybody does use this and gets it to work, I will feature you in a video. Please just send it to me. Tag me on Twitter, anywhere like that. But yeah, don't use this. Use this next set or the first one. With that being said, only use this next set if you're playing VGC. This Dipplin variation is an Eviolite support partner for basically every offensive Pokemon on your team, but the two in specific that I think would work best with it would be Iron Bundle and an Amorous. Dragon Breath, Syrup Bomb, Pollen Puff, Protect. This allows for you to spread paralysis, as well as slowing down your opponent's Pokemon or speeding up your Enamorous if you hit it with Syrup Bomb. Pollen Puff doing a lot of the same, either healing your partner Pokemon or doing damage to what's across the field from you. 252 HP, 156 defense, and 100 SpDef give it good overall bulk. Couple that with a bold nature, allowing it for it to bolster its defenses even further. Eviolite obviously gives you the 1.5 boost, and Terra Fire to allow you to resist Ogerpons that are running rampant right now. If it's a Wellspring one, don't Terra. If it's a Fire Mask, then Terra. The easiest way to kind of go about it there. I think that this could be a really fun set to run in VGC, and the Trick Room options allowing for it to as well deal damage with its 110 special attack base. Pollen Puff, not the strongest move, but into things that are Terra Grassing, really good, and Syrup Bomb into things that are Terra Watering, also super nice. I think Dipplin could make for a really great support partner in the meta right now. And yeah, that's going to wrap up the video though. Thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like down below. If you're new, click subscribe and turn on bell notifications. I really want to upload another one of these, so if we can get this video to 20 likes, we'll chuck up another one on the channel. Thank you all so much for watching, and take care. Bye-bye!